Hey everyone, thanks for the positive feedback about the commentary on the last video. So I've put some more commentary on this one to explain our thoughts and the processes we're going through in this GM to try and help you all with your clears. We tried a few different strats, including Divinity Izanagi. We found that the Anarchy strat was definitely easier, allowing players to just sit behind Ursa Titans to be free from all damage and kill the boss relatively smoothly. You do actually want to sit quite far back on your S.A.B.E.R here, further than you think. The shockwave actually does a lot of damage, and I definitely died here earlier. After you scan the Warsat, you don't actually need to stay inside the circle. There's a limited number of ad spawns, and they spawn based on how much you've progressed the scan. So by standing out of it, you can slowly spawn the ads, wave at a time, and deal with them before moving on to the next sections. You could try and tank the ads and stay inside the circle, but obviously that's more dangerous. Here we're shooting the turrets off the ship. You can actually shoot the turrets before they come out. You won't see any damage numbers, but as you see there, shooting them enough times with your sniper will cause them to explode. Makes this so much safer. You can see here the ads stop spawning, and they don't spawn again until we go and progress the scan a little bit further, and that's when we get the overload. Getting the scan to about 43% causes the ship to go away here, so if my allies were standing outside of the scan, it would have actually just stayed there. Doing that is probably better because then you don't get the next ships as quickly. Here you can see the next ships already coming in, so if your team stands outside of the circle, probably easier to deal with. Again, we're focusing the turrets on the skiffs first priority because they will cause wipes. Snipers like to push this ledge right in front of us here, so that's our next priority. We have someone with a blinding nade grenade launcher that's dealing with them, but make sure you focus those snipers as well. You can see our team had progressed the scan a bit further. You can do the scan as fast or as slow as you'd like. This will cause the anti-barrier not to spawn as quickly as it did for us. Getting the scan to about 63 here will cause the ships to go away to start the next spawn. Now the next skiff is coming in, so as per before, make sure you focus on the turrets, because they will nearly one-shot you. You have the option here of continuing to take this slow section by section wave at a time, or you can just stand and tank the adds and complete the scan. As soon as the scan finishes here, the skiff will go away and the adds will despawn. So up to you, you don't have to be as aggressive as we are here. You can sit back, kill the adds slowly, or you can trade banner shields and just stand inside it until it finishes. This doorway can be quite dangerous, so trading banner shields is a good way to stay alive. Make sure if you are using your banner shield and a well at the same time, make sure the banner shield person doesn't stand inside the well. If you're standing inside the well, you won't generate orbs with your banner shield and you won't get any super back with your Ursa Furiosas. So as you can see here, we stand just outside the well, not inside the well. Also, while you're inside the well, you can actually kill adds that are tethered by servitors. So in the very back of the room is a tethered ad. We can actually tag that while standing inside the well as well. There's a second overload that spawned on the right there, you see it just teleport outside of the screen. It's actually teleported behind us. This one pushes you quite aggressively, so be a bit more careful of it than we were. We got lucky that we're standing inside a well. We found a nice little spot to stand in on this next part here while the adds are spawning. In the back right of this corridor, no ads spawn. You can just chill back here either behind a banner shield or inside a well. It's quite safe. Yeah, that was bullshit. So our strat to survive this part was have the second banner shield pop their banner and stand at the part where you deposit the charge. A good way to go quickly with the charge right here is to jump and smack your head into the wall. And you'll see it kind of scoots you along. Just follow one of the arc charges just ahead of you and you can make it all the way down there before another one catches up. Again, making sure our banner shields are standing outside of the well so they generate orbs and also get their super back from Ursa Furiosa. We like pushing aggressive on the right side of the room here. Again, you don't have to be as aggressive as us and go right into this section, but we pop a well right here. And as I said earlier about the servitor tether while you're in the well, you can kill the ads that are being tethered. So you can see our team just killing the ads even though they've got the immune tether around them. This works because well is counted as a super and supers go through the immune tether of the servitors. Now the hardest part of the strike is surviving the slide here. Generally all I do is I walk out, do not press jump, and I don't press any movement, and I just let the slide take me down, and I'm usually fine. As you can see here, one of our allies wasn't fine. Getting these reses can be pretty tricky, as you'll see. Surviving without starting the boss fight can be difficult, and we weren't sure exactly where the res would spawn if we started the boss fight, whether it would teleport down or stay up there. So we didn't really want to test that and wanted to get the res safely. The wall's like pushing you away from the res, so it's kind of annoying to get. So generally you don't want anyone dying here. So like I said earlier, I don't usually die when all I do is I just drop onto the wall, don't press any direction, don't press jump, and just let it slide down. Usually okay, but maybe that just works for me, I don't know. Here we want to push the boss's phase as quickly as we can, so we're just trying to use our banner shield and our anarchy to do as much damage as we can. Remember, if you're standing behind the banner shield, you do get weapons of light. This does increase your outgoing DPS. We stick to the left side of the room here because there's some cover that's spawning that makes it kind of easy to stay behind. I remembered I was low on green ammo, and yes, I wanted sniper ammo. Careful of the two arc snipers that spawn on the top right there. Can confirm the boss does indeed hurt, so being behind banner shields or cover will help. Wish someone would tell me that. Exploding shanks will now start spawning on the right hand side. This is another good reason why you want to stand on left, cover right in front of you, and try and deal with the exploding shanks. Shank on the right here goes through me into the well and destroys the Loadout. So yeah, they will explode and kill you standing inside a well. Be careful. Alright, if you liked the video and the commentary, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out. Thanks very much. See you next time. Bye.